Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Mankato Loyola Crusaders and the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. Tonight's NFHS broadcast is brought to you by Wheelock Electric, residential, farm, commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured, 507-234-2288. I am Jace Emery. On the commentary, I have my longtime friend, Nick Trutwin, working the camera tonight. We're in for good basketball action tonight as we have one of the best players in the state, Lindsey Thunick, coming in with the Crusaders. We will go to the keys of the game for both squads. First, for the Crusaders, push the tempo and to use the speed advantage. The Bulldogs have struggled this year when the other team is running the court. The Crusaders are looking to exploit that tonight. For the Bulldogs, obvious, stop Thunick. She's averaging over 23 a game, and they have to get an early lead. I don't think the Bulldogs will be able to come from behind tonight. They got to get the lead early, and they got to keep it. I think that's their hope. The Crusaders coming into tonight's contest with a 13-3 record, and the Bulldogs coming in at 6-8. Once again, Lindsey Thunick, the much talked about Lindsey Thunick. She's been the player of the week. She's been featured on KEYC. She's one of the top prospects in the state. And the Bulldogs have to stop her tonight if they have a hope to win this one. Your anticipated starters. First for the visiting Mankato Loyola Crusaders. Number 2, Rayanne Dose, the 5'8" junior. Number 3, Lindsey Thunick, the 5'8" junior. Number 10, Sarah Haugum, the 5'5" sophomore. Number 25, Riel Gosh, the 5'7" junior. And number 50, Megan Metler, the 6' sophomore. For the Bulldogs of Janesville Waldorf Pemberton, it is the usual suspects. We have Hagen, Anderson, Olson, Wolf, and Morton. They are all seniors, and they are hoping to use that senior leadership tonight to lead the Bulldogs to a victory. We are about 1 minute away from the national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be performed by the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Pep Band. Once again, we have the Pep Band here. They've joined us at our last, I'd say, 2 or 3 contests, and we're all set. And the Bulldogs, they'll be throwing the miniature basketball into the crowd. Not a bad crowd tonight, a lot of youth here. The boys are not in action tonight, so a lot of the boys basketball players are here. No crowd split. All right. Yes, the Mankato Loyola Crusaders, coached by Rick Thunick, the father of Lindsey Thunick, and Kirsten Prunty, the coach for the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. And we're all set for tip-off. It is the final countdown. All right, it will be Metler for the Crusaders and Morton for the Bulldogs. Fresh 18 on the clock. Here we are. First half action. I'll indicate that on the screen. Here we go. And it's up. Metler wins the tip for the Crusaders. Over to Thunick. Out to Gosh. To Haugum. Haugum gets it down low to Metler. It's off. Long rebound is by Dose for the Crusaders. Out to Thunick. Thunick fakes. Jump shot up, and it's off. And another offensive rebound for the Crusaders. Floats it over to Thunick. Over to Dose. Dose inside drive, jump stop, and it's in for 2, and the Crusaders strike first, 2-0. Olsen. Foul. And we will see who the call is on. First foul of the contest. Foul is on Gosh, her first, team first. Bulldogs get it in. That's Wolf. And they're fighting for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Hagen will inbound. Gets it into Olsen. Olsen inside drive. Float pass to Wolf. Wolf has it, fights for it. Gets it out to Hagen. Hagen not wearing a headband tonight. And it's Anderson coming away with it. Out to Wolf. Good defense by the Crusaders. Pass down low. Olsen puts it up and in for 2. Nice shot there by Olsen. A little off balance, but it went in. Tied up at 2. Dose across the center court line over to Thunek. Screen by Mettler. Thunek uses it. Back out to Dose. Dose fakes. Inside drive. And that's 4 points already for Dose. Oh, errant pass. And it ends up in the second row. And it will go to the Bulldog. Or to the Crusaders, excuse me. Dose will inbound. Blocked by Hagen. Anderson heading the other way. Out to Hagen. Hagen jump stop. Finds Olsen. Anderson for 3. It's in. And that gives the Bulldogs an early 5-4 lead. They got to get them early. That's my opinion. It's either early or never for the Bulldogs tonight. Mettler calling for a good defense there by Morton. It's out to Thunek. Thunek, it's off. Rebound Anderson. And Olsen, the nice drive. Oh, misses the layup, but it's off Mettler's hand, and it will stay with the Bulldogs. Gets it into Morton. Morton to Anderson. Oh, must have been blocked there. I didn't see who it was blocked by, but Wolf got the rebound. Errant pass stolen away by Dose. Heading the other way are the Crusaders. Over to Thunek. Hop back shot. It is in for Thunek. And that's Thunek's first points of the contest, and it gives the Crusaders the 1-point lead. Anderson across center court. Double team defense by the Crusaders. Over to Wolf. Wolf dribbling around, errant pass. Morton keeps the possession for the Bulldogs. And that's Anderson at the top calling the shots. Thunek providing the defense. Gets the pass over to Olsen, and there is a foul. So let's see. Second team foul by the Crusaders. Foul was on Haugum. That's her first. Lynch has entered the contest for the Bulldogs. Tight defense by Dose. Over to Hagen. To Wolf. Olsen. Whoops, we'll get that foul off the screen for you. Bulldogs not rushing, which is a good... They don't want to force any turnovers against these Crusaders. They can't afford them. Wolf to Olsen. Olsen, open look. Rattles out. Rebound Thunek. Crusaders heading the other way. When, whoa, the wild rainbow pass goes over the heads of all, then it will go to the Bulldogs. Ellert enters the contest in favor of Gosh. Hagen finds Olsen. Back to Hagen. Floater pass to Olsen. Cuts through. Right decision there by Olsen. And that is Dose with the rebound. Oh, you know, Dose is, she's been driving to the hoop very well tonight. And that is the third team foul by the Mankato Loyola Crusaders. The foul was on Frutiger. They have it on 42. I didn't even know she was in the game. But yeah, foul was on Frutiger. That's her first. Frutiger, number 42. Loyola had 5 on the press. Olsen gets it across center court. Tight defense. And Wolf, it's off. Cords the rebound, and Cords puts it in. And she gives the Bulldogs a 1-point lead. Over to Thunek. Thunek coming into tonight's contest, averaging over 23 a game. It's off. Nobody boxing Frutiger out, and she puts it in for 2. Olsen dribbling the sideline. Gets it over to Stanky. Picks up a dribble, gives it to Wolf. Wolf, the inside drive. Nice drive by Wolf. Can't finish. And goes to the Crusaders. Dose to Thunek. Coach Rick Thunek calling the shots here. Both Dose and Thunek were listening in. Number 11, Dehan, has entered the contest for the Crusaders. It's out to Dehan. She's got the blue shoes. It's off. Rebound, Wolf. Not without some... Oh, and Thunek attempted to steal from Stanky. It's over to Lynch. Lynch puts it up. It's off the back iron. Rebound, Crusaders. That's Dose. Lynch providing the defense. Behind the back dribble by Dose. To Thunek. No shot. Foul before the shot. So no basket. Foul was on Olsen. Her team first, her first. And Hagen is back in favor of Wolf. One starter for another. They get it into Mettler. Oh, and the pass goes long right into the student section. And Hagen will inbound in front of the student section for the Bulldogs. 5 down, pressing for the Crusaders. Bulldogs get it into Olsen. Olsen breaks the defense, floats the shot up, it's off. Rebound, Thunek. Down low to Mettler. Mettler couldn't handle it, but then she regains possession. It's out to Dehan. And it's going to stay with the Crusaders. Alert defense there by the Bulldogs. Someone took a swipe at it, and it was booted away, but it was booted by a Bulldog defender. Shot is up. It's off. And I don't know. I think that's going to be off on Mettler. No, it's going to be off on Stanky, and it will stay with the Crusaders. Prunty doesn't like it. She'll have to deal with it this time. Dose re-entering the contest for the Crusaders in favor of, let's see, who is that? That's number 11, Dehan. She gets a good ovation from the Loyola fans. And it's into Thunek. Thunek for 3. And you can't let her get hot from out there. She's the 3rd in the state right now in 3-pointers made. And she's looking to climb that list tonight. Increases the lead for the Crusaders to 4, 11-7, with a little over 11 minutes to go in this first half. Stanky with the ball. Oh, almost a jumping jack type move there by Dose. Hey, a tight defense by the Crusaders. Olsen the long 2, it's in. Dose with the ball. punched out by the Bulldogs, and it will stay with the Crusaders. Anderson re-enters the contest in favor of Lynch, and Wolf in favor of Stanky. Mettler with the ball. Haugum finds Thunek. She'll shoot another three. Oh, just off Mettler the board. It's off. And the high arch shot by Haugum goes in, and that stretches the lead back up to 4. Oh, no. Olsen went for the handoff, and Hagen was cutting. It's going to be a turnover. Dose into Thunek. Oh, no, and that's going to be a push foul by Morton as Mettler hit the deck. Crusaders get it into Mettler. Close to the 5-second. Mettler, wild shot is off. Rebounded by Anderson. Olsen thought about it. Oh, and looked like a forearm shove there by Gosh. And Flutiger and Dean re-entering the contest for the Crusaders in favor of Gosh and I think Haugum. Anderson the drive, Mettler with the body. And it is Anderson who will go to the line for 2. First free throws of the night for the Bulldogs. Free throw is up. Ooh, it's off the front lip of the rim. I believe actually this might be the first free throws of the game, period. And we're a little over 8 minutes into the first half. Second free throw is good for Anderson. Dose. Hagen providing the defense over to Thunek. Quick pass there, Dean. Back to Dose. Thunek. Oh, that looked good. There was some tight defense. Timeout is called by Coach Kirsten Prunty, and we'll leave it here this timeout. Fans, we'd like to remind you that our next home contest is January 25th, New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva, coming into town. That's January 25th, 7:30 tip time, followed by January 26th, Faribault Bethlehem Academy. That's Parents' Night. And then our final scheduled home contest of the season, Granada, Huntley, East Chain, Truman, coming in on the 28th. That's Seniors' Night. And there are many seniors on this ball club for the Bulldogs. So once again, the 25th, the 26th, and the 28th. So we got about a week or so until our next home game. But if you want to follow the team on the road, Thursday night, they are at Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial. So there we go. 9:25, as you can see on your screen. 9:25 to go in the first half. 15-10 in favor of the Crusaders. And we're out of the timeout. Hagen inbounds to Olsen. Nice pass to Anderson, who tried to follow it up with a nice pass to Morton. It was stolen away by Thunek. Yeah, I was going to say you can't give her that much room, but she missed that one. In for Anderson. Thunek coming in tonight with over 42 three-pointers made. She might have started the night at 42. She might be at 43 right now. So she's averaging about 1.5 per game. Maybe a little over or under, but pretty close to that mark. Floater pass. And it's going to stay with the Bulldogs because Frutiger got a piece of it before it went out of bounds. And the 3-2 inbound for the Loyola Crusaders. Hagen stripped of the ball. Morton comes up with it for the Bulldogs. Back to Hagen. Anderson, or excuse me, that's Olsen who will set it up. Floater pass down to Anderson. Anderson had the open look. Hagen now has it. It's off. Rebounded by Thunick. 3-on-3. Floater pass to Dose. I thought Dose was bonked on top of the head by Wolf. No call. It's over to Thunick. Draws the foul, and she'll head to the line for 2. I'm surprised Thunick didn't pull up from the three-point land. Foul was on Olsen. That's her second, team third. First free throw is in for Thunick. 16-12 with a little under 8 to go in the first half. Second free throw is in as well. Lynch taking it down. 1-3-1 zone being used by the Crusaders. Wolf the look, and the bank is open. She must have stopped in at round bank in Waldorf. If you're going to get a bank shot that good. Thunick calls on the other end. Big rebound by Frutiger. Stolen away by Lynch, which is in turn stolen away by Thunick. Number 5 has entered the contest. That's Ellert. Back to Dose. Tipped away by Hagen. And Dose will inbound in front of the JWP student section with 7:15 to go in this first half. Thunick doesn't use the screen. Goes up hard. Rebound, Wolf. Fakes her out. Nice pass to Cords. Oh, no, Cords couldn't finish on the other end. You know, when that happens, after a nice pass and you can't complete the shot, that's you forget about how good the pass was when that happens. To Dose, and it's going to be a foul, shooting foul, and it will be on Wolf, I believe. It is. That's the team fourth foul. That is Wolf's first foul. And Dose will go to the line for 2. And the first free throw is nothing but net. Back up to a 4-point contest. Second free throw is also up. Rattles out. But the easy putback there. And that might have been worth the miss. Nice pass to Hagen. Oh, not again. They couldn't finish. Couldn't finish after that nice pass, but Cords does draw the foul this time. That is the Crusaders' 6th team foul. Foul was on Frutiger. That's her second. Free throw is up and in for Cords. Reduces the deficit to 5. Converts on both of them. And Mettler re-enters the contest in favor of Frutiger. And Thunick will take the ball down for the Crusaders. Crossover dribble over to Dose. It was a crossover dribble, but it turned into a pass to Dose. Thunick, the drive, a little bit of an awkward shot. Lynch taking it down. Fake by Hagen. Oh, nearly traveled, but didn't. Wolf. Yeah, there was a little bit of a hesitation there by Anderson, and the travel was called. It will go back to the Crusaders. And it's put in. Morton enters in favor of Cords. And Hagen will now inbound. Gets it into Anderson. Anderson, oh, and this is the longest 20 seconds of basketball I've ever seen. And Anderson will now go to the line. Foul was on Dean. That's her first, team 7th. So it'll be bonus town from this point forward for the Bulldogs. Anderson is off on her first free throw. She'll get a chance to make up for it on the second attempt. And she does with a nothing but net shot. 5:14 to go in this first half. Crusaders heading the other way. That's Dean. That's a three. It's off. All right, back out to Dose. Thunick not on the court right now for the Crusaders. Ellert to Dose. Back to Ellert. Oh, and it's in for Dose. Oh, off the head, and it's Dean going the other way. And foul is drawn. Fifth team foul by the Bulldogs. That was on Morton. That's her second. Free throw is up and in for the Crusaders. And they're at their largest lead of the contest tonight with an 8-point lead, 25-17. With a little over 4 minutes to go in this first half. Second free throw is up. It is off. But the Crusaders get another offensive rebound. Second chance points. That's Thunick. Over to Ellert. Ellert the shot. The nice floater shot goes in. And we're up to double digits now, 27-17. Crusaders of Mankato Loyola with the lead. Stanky splits the defenders. Nice pass to Cords. Cords can't finish. There's a scrum for it. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow favors the Crusaders. Dose the ball. Thunick for three. And so far tonight she's 1 for 4 from triple land. But another offensive rebound for the Crusaders. Thunick's looking a little off tonight. She hasn't made much. By my count, she's at 5 points. And Olsen converts on the other end. Back to single digits. And there, as we've seen this before, to get the defense going, Coach Prunty leads them in the clap. And that is a three-pointer, and I think that was by Thunick. It was, so she's 2 for 5 now. from Triple Land, and 40% is pretty good. It's going the other way. Dose rebounded by another offensive board for the Crusaders. They've had a lot the last 5 minutes of play. 2:37 to go, as you can see. 30-19 our score. Hagen enters the contest. And, you know, Thunick, she draws a lot of contact. And she's obviously been coached on how to drive in and get to the free throw line, because that's where her points are potentially being coming from. She's got 2 3-pointers. She's put in, she had a jump shot, and I think she's had a few from the line as well. So she's getting close to double digits now. Started a little slow, but is starting to cook up a little bit. Second free throw for Thunick is up, and it is in. And just like that, she could be at 12 points on tonight's contest. Over to Hagen. Oh, loses the handle, stolen away by the Crusaders. Over to Thunick. Crosses the center court line. Dose for 3, way off the mark. And that's Hagen heading the other way. Olsen the drive, floats it on in. And we're to an 11-point contest. It's off. Going to the Bulldogs. And we're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Hagen to, Olsen, 1-3-1 zone being used by the Crusaders. Nice, oh, and it's, yeah, foul. I believe it will be a shooting foul. Yes, it is. Free throw is up and in. Oh, I didn't see much there for a foul, but be that as it may, Dose will head to the line. And the foul was on, that's the 8th team foul for the Bulldogs. Foul was on Hagen, that's her first. And the free throw is up for Dose. And the Crusaders have been getting to the line a lot now this last 5 minutes or so. Second free throw is nothing but net as well. 12-point lead for the Crusaders. They're high for the first half. It was a 13-point lead at 32-19. Trapped in the corner. What's Wolf going to do? And it throws it off the leg of Mettler, and it will stay with the Bulldogs. Hagen calling for triangle. We'll see what that is. Stolen away. Kick ball is the call, and it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. I didn't see the boot, but, you know, once again, I'm up here at the booth. I'm not on the floor like the refs are. Lynch, the long 2, it's off the iron. Rebound Dose, and she throws it at the foot of Hagen, and it will stay Crusader basketball. Dose to Thunick. And another call. That'll be the 9th team foul by the Bulldogs. The foul is on Hagen. That's her second. 1-1 for Dose. She's hoping to get Dose free throws here. She won't. She'll get uno. And with 1 minute to go, I will hide the clock. I'll keep you in the know of what we're at for time. Hagen the shot. Wounded duck type shot. Flutters away. Heading the other way are the Crusaders. Dose high off the backboard. Hagen to Olsen. Pace quickens here. Cords for two, it's in. Cuts the deficit to 10. Thunek for three. Oh, and she's 3 for 6 from triple land now. You know, if you've shot more 3-pointers than everybody in the state other than 3 people, you know she's going to be firing them away from out there. That's her third of the game. Pass to the corner to Olsen. Olsen the 2. It's off. Rebound Thunek. 2, 1. And she lost track of time, and we will no basket. And we will go into halftime with the Mankato Loyola Crusaders ahead 37-24. Let's see, I don't have anything scheduled for our halftime festivities, so we will go to our local sponsors at this time. We will see you in about 10 minutes. The pep bands were playing during halftime. During halftime, I made a trip to our excellent concession stands we have here at the Doghouse. Picked up a Charleston Chew, some Reese's Pieces, and some new Starburst Fruity Slushies. And let me tell you something, everyone has a smile on their face when they go to the concession stand. We're about 1 minute away from second half action. Once again, if you're joining us late, I am Jace Emery and Nick Trutwin, my longtime friend from Lakeville, Minnesota, on the camera tonight. And there you can see it. It's a 37-24 score, and we're counting down the seconds here until second half action. And it's not Loyo, it's Loyola, but it wouldn't take all of it, so you get the picture. We'll put a fresh 18 on the clock. There we go. It looks like a little girl dropped something on the court. And there's more. I don't know what the story is here. Maybe pieces of a Charleston Chew for all we know. And Hagen will inbound in front of the aforementioned spot. I'd like to say hello to John and Annette in Lakeville. They don't miss any of these NFHS broadcasts. Oh, and 2 players hit the deck for the Crusaders. And Morton, I thought they got some arm on it, but it's called the second time with Hagen going to the line. Foul was on Dose. That's her first, team first of the half. Free throw is off. And the second one is off as well. Oh, and Thunek, the nice drive, puts it in for 2. Dose, the crossover. There's Thunek, inside drive, and whoa, and she cannot convert on the layup. A rare miss for Thunek. Excuse me, folks. Still recovering from that Charleston Chew I was chewing on at halftime. I haven't quite cleared it out of my teeth yet. Foul, and Thunek will head back to the stripe. Foul was on Hagen. That's her third, team first of the half. Free throws up, and Thunek converts on her free throws. I believe she's 5 for 5 tonight from the charity stripe. Hagen will take a seat on the bench with 3 fouls. Thunek's second free throw is up, and she continues that hot streak. 6 for 6 from the line tonight. And it's an errant pass, and it will go right back to the Crusaders. And if you're a Bulldog fan, you know that this 17-point deficit is it's growing quickly, and they need to do something to start chipping away at it. Dose and Thunek misses the three. She's now 3 for 7 tonight from Triple Land. Oh. And Dose bounces around like a pinball, and she gets to go back to the line for, I don't know if that was that a, yeah, that was a shooting foul for sure. Well, of course it was. She's going to the line, and we're not in the bonus, so it must have been. Foul was on Wolf. That's her second, team second. Rattles out, and Stanky enters the contest in favor of Wolf. Whoa, and it drops. Timeout called by Coach Prunty. Once again, we'd like to remind you that January 25th, New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva is coming into the doghouse at 7:30 tip time. Once again, that's January 25th. Nurhag, not as good as they were when they've made their two state title championship runs a couple years ago, but they're still you can't take them lightly ever. Then the following night, 26th, Faribault Bethlehem Academy. It's Parents' Night. And then January the 28th against Granada, Huntley, East Chain, Truman. It will be Seniors' Night, and that is the final scheduled home contest of the season. We'll pay homage to our seniors that night as well. We have, I believe, 6 of them on the squad. 5 of them start. Let me confirm that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stanky's a senior now. And Emma Eustace. Eustace and Stanky come off the bench for the Bulldogs. And the before-mentioned Stanky is now at the line for 2. Foul was on Dose. That's her second foul, team second. So Dose, Dose, Dose across the board for the foul situation for the Crusaders right now. Free throw is up and in. And converts on both of them. Anderson the fake, and she maybe should have just focused on shooting because it was way off the mark. And 3 subs coming in for the Crusaders. That's Dean, Frutiger, and Ellert. Thunek to Dose. Ellert, Thunek for 3. It's off. She's now 3 for 8. No, it's not going to get that much easier for Dose. As she just, they rolled out the red carpet for her. She gets the rebound and puts it in for the layup, and now it's up to an 18-point contest. The largest lead of the night for the Crusaders. Oh, boy, stolen away. Thunek. You know, Thunek, she leans in with that shoulder a bit, but they call it on the Bulldogs. She's obviously been trained to do that, and it's not a bad idea because she is 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight, looking to go 8 for 8 after these two. She doesn't miss. Whoa, and there you go. There's the miss. So she's 7 for 8 tonight from the free throw line and 3 for 8 from Triple Land. And stolen away by Dose. And Anderson hit the deck on the other end, and I think our camera just caught it in the nick of time. Olsen tipped it away. Sometimes this action is faster than you can call. Thunek over to Dose. Dose for three. Nothing but the bottom of the cup, as they say. And we're up to a 22-point contest. Olsen to Hagen. Hagen fakes. Thunek tried to, or excuse me, Dose tried to jump on that one. The floater off the front iron. Wolf can't finish. And the other way. Awkward pass there by Dose. Thunek can't complete the shot. Hagen hesitated, and Thunek steals it and puts it in. Done and done. 50-26 our score. 4 minutes into this second half. And they're telegraphing their passes way too much, and Thunek is chopping them up left and right. And now the Crusaders have doubled our score. It's 52-26. Not many times in a sporting event can you say both teams have a score that is a multiple of 26, but you can right now. And that's a three-pointer by Dean. It's off the front iron. She gets her own rebound, gives it to Thunek. Oh, she's deadly from out there. And she proves it once again. And just like that, we're up to a 29-point contest. Timeout by Coach Prunny. And we will take a timeout ourselves. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. 55-26 our score here at the Doghouse. The Crusaders have come out. Whoops, I had the clock running during the timeout. It should be 13:33 to go. Second half. And Bulldogs right now probably hoping to just make this one get back within 20 right now. That'd be a good goal. Cords, no foul. Frutiger the rebound. And number 4, Botker, has entered the contest. She's a 5'4" freshman. And Wolf with the body foul. 4th team foul by the Bulldogs. That's Wolf's 3rd. Botker will inbound. 2-by-2 formation. It's out to Thunek, who's still in the contest. Frutiger with a miss, but unfortunately Wolf can't handle the board, and it will stay with the Crusaders of Mankato Loyola. Oh, jump stop by Thunek off the front iron. Rebound Anderson. Prunty calling for the tempo to be increased. Had to be a foul there, and it is. Foul was on Ellert. Team 3rd, her 1st. Up and in is the free throw. In earlier action tonight, the 7th grade girls from Janesville Waldorf Pemberton defeated the Madelia Blackhawks. They won by about 25-30. And the 8th graders won 40-9. So 2 big victories tonight in junior high action. It was a good win for my 8th grade squad tonight, recovering from last Thursday's defeat to Waterville Legion Morristown. So it's always nice to get a victory under your belt. And we'll make the trip with the girls on Thursday to Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial. Botker heading the other way for the Crusaders. And it should be 28 for the Bulldogs. I'll update that on your screen. Was that a 2? Yeah, yes, it was. 2-pointer. I did not catch what that was, but nice move there by Cords. Nice move. Cords has very good footwork, especially for a post. Oh, long 2. It's off. And it's going to stay with the Crusaders because I believe that's Frutiger knocked it off of Hagen and it went out of bounds. Oh! And you'd think it would be a travel when someone hits the deck like that. Ref did not call it for whatever reason. But it's really irrelevant at this point because it's going back to the Bulldogs anyhow. 11.5 to go, second half action, 57-30 in favor of the Crusaders. Double dribble, turnover. And it will be Thunick throwing it in front of the student section. Nearly the entire top row on the crossway section is full tonight, so you like to see that. A lot of Loyola fans here tonight. Not that far of a trip. Oh, I don't know how she got that into Mettler, but she did, and Mettler finishes in kind. 59-30 with 11 to go. 1-3-1 zone being used by the Crusaders. Blocked by Mettler. Thunick heading the other way. And loses the handle, but it was booted a couple times by the Bulldogs. Crusaders get it in. That's that's Gosh with the ball. Over to Dose. Starters still in, many of them for the Crusaders. Gosh thought about it. Over for three. In and out. Thunick 4 for 9. Now I think after that 4 for 10 tonight from three-point land, so she's back up to 40%. That's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Tipped away. Gets it into Wolf. Double dribble. And it will be the Crusaders. That's Thunick with the ball. Over to Gosh. Down low to Mettler. Mettler can't handle it, and it will head to the Bulldogs with a little under 10 minutes to go. Over to Lynch. Lynch, the youngest member of this Bulldog team, as a sophomore. And it's going to be off of Mettler's hand, staying with the Bulldogs. Stanky will inbound it in front of the Bulldog bench. And it looks like, let's see, that's Emily Budak making her first appearance to the contest tonight for the Bulldogs. Number 12, Emily Budak, the 5'7" junior. Up and in for Olsen. Botker with the ball. She's a freshman. She's the one of two freshmen. Oh, Dean's a freshman. I should have noted that. One of two. Botker for three. It's off. And Thunick. Botker, the float shot is in. Oh boy, that's going to be Morton with the, it looked like a blatant shove there, and I don't know what that was. I'm surprised the ref didn't call that. Morton was getting very angry with what was going on, and she blatantly shoved one of the players, but no call, and that's very uncharacteristic of Morton, so I'm not sure what happened to provoke it, but oh no, a turnover. And it's going back to the Crusaders of Mankato Loyola. 61-32 our score. 8:12 to go in this second half. Stolen away by Morton. Lynch. Nice pass to Morton. Morton can't finish. And the Crusaders come away with it. That's Dose with the behind-the-back dribble. Nice pass to Thunick. She makes the shot and sends Stinky to the deck. And it's a 31-point contest now. Foul. Budak inbounds to Olsen. Botker for two, and she's making the best use of her time off the bench is the freshman, Botker. Rattles out, rebound, Budak, and falls in. A little under 7 to go. Botker thought about it. She'll pump fake, take a dribble. Oh, I thought that was going to be Bulldog basketball. And we have two players tying shoes on the court. One's finished, and there's the other one finished. Dose to inbound for the Crusaders. Oh! And Anderson tipped the ball away and tipped it right into the mush of a couple fans sitting courtside. Might have Spalding imprinted on their brow right now after that kind of action. And Mettler using the size advantage and a big scrum for it, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs. It's off. Smart move there by Olsen. Playing tight D on Thunick. Dose. She likes that underhook layup. She's been using it frequently tonight. 67-34 our score. Budak. Oh no, errant pass stolen away by Thunick. 3-on-2 if they can use it. It's going to stay with the Crusaders. Stanky heading out. Cross-court pass. Back to Thunick. I'm surprised Thunick's still out there with a 33-point lead. And it's off, and there we go. Bulldogs heading the other way. 4-on-3, but they can't use it. Nice crossover by Anderson. Budak thought about it. Out to Olsen. Olsen will shoot the three. It's off the front iron. Hagen gets it stripped from her. Just scrum for it. Strong twist by Ellert. She's been good at that tonight. Dose to Thunick. And Budak attempted the steal. Did not get it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get to running time here pretty soon with a 33-point lead. Thunick now 8 for 9 from the stripe tonight. And once again, the Crusaders have doubled their score. It's 34-68. Multiples of 34. And it's in again. 90% free throw percentage tonight for Thunick. And yeah, I think her night's done. I believe she scored over 23, so she beat her average. So her scoring average will go up. Number 35, Kale Welsh, has entered the contest for the Crusaders. She's a 6-foot senior, so. And there she is. There's Welsh, and the foul on Cords. And we are officially at running time. So about 4 minutes, 37 seconds, this game will be over. And some in the audience are probably saying, thank heavens for that. If you're a Crusader fan, you're probably not. Oh, and it's an errant pass stolen away by Ellert. Anderson tried to hustle there, and Budak tips it out. And more subs coming in for the Crusaders. Number 33, Shannon Doyle, and number 21, Haley Meyer-James. Both Doyle is a sophomore. Meyer-James is a junior. So the bench has been cleared for the Crusaders. I'm not sure if there's anybody left who has. Oh! And Meyer-James takes a tumble. I don't know if the Bulldogs, let's see, I'm trying to look at their, Eustace has not made an appearance tonight. She's the only one listed on the active roster who has not. And what do we got? We might have an injury here. Meyer-James took a tumble and, oops, sorry, it still says foul on the thing for you. I'm sorry about that. And they're gonna have to help her off the court here. She's shrugging them off. She says, I'm gonna go out on my own. Nope. They decide they're gonna carry her. And a rousing ovation from both Loyola fans and Bulldog fans. She took a couple steps on her own, and then her teammate, Megan Metler, the 6-foot sophomore, said, I think I'll just carry you. And she picked her up with ease. Push foul. Olsen thought about it, drives in, floats, grazes the net. Attempted save by Cords does not happen. And that's Dean, the freshman, to Botker, the freshman. Botker, oh, pretty drive there. You know, this Botker, only a freshman. She could be a potential starter one day for these Crusaders, maybe in a year or two. Probably 2, because Dose and Thunick are still juniors. Boy, these Crusaders are good this year. I have a feeling they'll be even better next year. They do not start any seniors, and that's a good sign if you're a Crusader fan. And you can see the assistant coach, Tyler Ranslow, bringing some ice to Meyer-James, who took the tumble on that play. To Botker for 3. If she would have made that, she might have been close to double digits on the night. It's going to go to the Bulldogs, I believe. And yes, Eustace, and yes, Shook as well. I forgot to mention her earlier. Shook, the 5'7" junior, and Eustace, a senior on this club, will enter. And a push foul. And 1-1. It'd be nice if Eustace could get a bucket here. I'm not sure if she's ever scored on Varsity. I don't know. Boy, would that be nice if she could get one tonight. But with 1:14 left, she'll have to do it quickly. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow favors the Crusaders. 71-34 our score. Things got a little out of hand here in the second half. We're under a minute now. And Lord willing, nobody will call a timeout, so we can all get out of here. Underhook, Dean makes it. Basket counts, and she'll head to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. And we're at running time now. I'll hide the clock. We're at 35 seconds to go. Floater free throw grazes the... and no one is deciding to rebound, I guess. But Eustace finally grabs it for the Bulldogs. And it's tipped away. And we're at under 10 seconds. Whoa, it falls off. Jump ball, and that will probably end our contest. So we can, and yeah, it's over. Final score tonight, 73-34. The Mankato Loyola Crusaders come away with the victory. Don't forget, please join us on January 25th against New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. This has been Jace Emery with another NFHS broadcast. We will see you at the next one. Have a great Tuesday evening.